safety and starting position. The starting position. Here we see the client will lie in a prone position with the head facing the floor. The core will be braced as well as the glutes, and the legs will be extended out the back. The client's hands should be interlocked and underneath the chin, with the chin slightly off the hands. Technique cues in the back extension exercise. So here we see the client will lift up at both the arms and legs, as well as raising the chest off the floor, and they'll do this simultaneously to perform the movement. The client will then lower both the legs, chest and arms back down to the floor, and then repeat this same movement for repetitions. As the client raises up, they should squeeze the glutes and hold the contraction for 1 to 2 seconds before lowering themselves back to the floor. It's important that the client avoids any hip or shoulder rotational movements as they lift themselves into the air. Breathing techniques in the back extension exercise. Here we see the client will breathe out as they lift up and then breathe in on the way back down. This process should be repeated for repetitions. Let's take a look at the back extension exercise in normal speed. Let's have a look at some common technique errors associated with the back extension exercise. Technique error number 1, yanking the body off the floor or performing the movement too quickly. The back extension should be more of a controlled, slow movement as the client moves through the concentric phase by lifting the legs and arms and chest off the floor. When the client does it too quickly, they yank their upper torso off the floor and can put a lot of stress on that lower back region, which can lead to an injury in the long run. So this movement should be performed in a controlled, slow manner. Let's have a look at exercise analysis for the back extension exercise. And first, the concentric phase. This occurs when the client lifts the legs and the arms as well as the chest off the floor. And the eccentric phase, here we see the body is lowered back to the starting position. Now a joint action muscle analysis of the concentric phase only. And joints. In the concentric phase, we see movement of the spinal joints. For joint actions at the spinal joints, we see spinal extension. And finally, at the spinal joints, for spinal extension, we see contraction of the rectus spinae muscle group, as well as the quadratus lumborum, or the QL. Back extensions.